Hi, I'm really bored. I'm here with George. We just logged into Econ incognito mode. And so I want to clarify a few things because this person who I've never met is obsessed with me and is just trying to hijack my Twitter account for his own benefit. I guess I'm a good person to exploit. But he says this I'm still not sure where Brain Garbage stands on anything, except thinking that Brandon Farley at Farley Media is beautiful and wonderful, and I'm a monster. And so here I am now stating, no, I don't think you're a monster, Nickley. Not at all. So that's on record now, which is very okay with me. Okay. We aren't going to be friends. Definitely not romantic sexual partners. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That wasn't being offered. And I don't know if that's just how you react to women, that you assume that their networking or professional advancement must be sexualized, but no. And so, gosh, this is hard on my eyes. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, you're talking about breast reduction for ballet dancers. Looking up some old tweets with yeah, yeah, I called James. So George and I were asked out by one of my guy friends who's a trans person, and it just he was too much of a trumper, basically. So that's what that's about. And then what else do we have here? Oh, front page. Just linking these two threads together for reference. That what that's what it's always for. In case I haven't made it clear, I've tried to. So then, okay, here we go. Here's the screenshot. That's 2 hours, 21 minutes of video I'm not watching. We don't know each other at all. This is bizarre. I don't want contact with you, Mary Ang, at Brain Garbage. Same goes for Brandon Farley, now Farley Media, and Eli Ritchie, now So H Eli Ritchie, Richey. Okay, so then this link basically goes back to his old tweet from March 24th saying, "Hi, I don't know what you're doing with this. I'm very uncomfortable with whatever's going on here." Well, so basically, in my viewpoint, what is going on is that 37 minutes ago, Econ Breakfast tweeted about me. Econ Breakfast blocks me, so Econ Breakfast does not want me to be able to respond to any spurious allegations which Econ Breakfast is serving up to his followers. And so the video response is a function or a positive benefit of the blocking, because by blocking and tagging in I mean, for lack of a better word, we call it stalking or cyber stalking, by basically constantly harassing a Twitter presence instead of just allowing us to go about our business, talking about stuff we like, constantly spreading kind of like this sensationalist tabloid style journalism, which is Econ Breakfast's specialty. It leaves one defenseless. So the video blogs have been a defense. I jumped in and tried to see what was going on with the Farley stuff, and here we are. 41 minutes ago. Oh boy, here's a thread. So hopefully, oh great. Oh great. If you think that's abusive, no. Boundaries. But I would suggest that my boundaries are being violated by you constantly tweeting about me. And I very politely tried to negotiate your vendetta on Brandon Farley down. You immediately took me to be a target. So that proffer of my goodwill towards de-escalating your obsession with Brandon Farley had nothing to do with me wanting to be your target. I did find it very traumatizing and disturbing, Econ Breakfast, Nick Lee, that you wanted to target me. I've now gotten used to it. So now at this point, I just think it's a joke. You're a joke. Your whole Twitter account's a joke, and you're obsessed with me. And it's creepy. I don't know when you're going to get over it. But maybe we should just have a daily What's Econ Breakfast Obsessing On video blog, given I'm pretty bored. Nothing much happening. Oh god. But actually I'm just trying to look at it as a positive. Screenshotting services. Since you basically kind of hacked and killed my Twitter account, not going to really be using it for anything since I'm under your heavy targeting and surveillance. George, don't fart in my video. That was stunning. Okay. Anyway. Okay, sorry. That wasn't really that funny. Okay. Oh, God. What's this long thread? Besides, okay, my eyes. Oh, cyberbullies. Yeah, we're going to copy paste some Wikipedia into Twitter as if that's so exciting. So thank you for screenshotting my tweets of a Wikipedia. I hope you're not trying to claim I'm doing this to you. Of course you're a cyber stalker, Mr. Lee, of course. Mary Ang, brain garbage, this is 1 hour ago, maker of many strange assumptions and false accusations. Real anti-fascists would never be so gauche or ineffectual or fascistic. And I stand by those words. I definitely started the temporary... Who started the temporary installation? Who is Mary Ang? I think it was probably Econ Breakfast. There's a little bit of stylistic similarity, although it was a one-day installation that I know of. Started the... Okay, so here it is. Trouble name is, the account that blocks me informs me that this is your Twitter. Is such a master networker. What's the scoop on his obsession with me? I suspect Econ Breakfast started the temporary installation, who is Mary Ang, or it could be someone else. It was full of factual inaccuracies, misleading disinfo for the fake Portland anti-fascist crowd. Real anti-fascists would never be so gauche or ineffectual or fascistic. And my crown. Isn't it cool? The dental van hooked that up. Okay, so I'm actually curious what now, if any communication, Mary Ang has had with Andy No. So I always want to call him NGO, just because there's so many ways to spell no, and NGO isn't very intuitive here. Oh God, okay, can you just find a different subject? Wow, okay, so for 2 hours ago, nope, he's back on me at 3 hours ago. And I guess, wow, yes, all my retweeting 2016 tweets have given him some fire. Okay, so it's just kind of almost, I mean, the whole thing, the actual Twitter scandal is rather embarrassing. Oh, Mary, what are you talking about? I'm not following. Yeah, one of the many threads on this very confusing Mary Ang brain garbage situation. Okay, I'm flattered. I'm just so flattered that I'm considered even a situation. I am under no obligation to keep these people unblocked or stop defending myself from these weird lies. I'm not being bigoted, abusive, violent, fascist, or censoring you. And I think you're invading my privacy, Econ Breakfast. You're invading my identity, you're exploiting my channel, and you're making me feel unsafe on a platform. However, you are not talking about my genitals, as you did to Brandon Farley, which is what I was chiming in on you about. I was busting you for cyberstalking someone to discuss their genitals at great length on Twitter. So now that you're just merely talking about my scholastic Twitter account, in which I talk about whatever police brutality and political scandals and activist uprisings and that sort of thing, I think I've actually helped you become more academic, because I think maybe like my little bit of offering to peace and security is more interesting than Brandon Farley's genitals 24/7, as you and his little cyber troll army, stalker, frenemy, hate club like to harp on. So I think things are slightly improving. Okay, so then he's reaching out to Victoria Taft. Hi, Victoria Taft, if you see this, I'm beyond uncomfortable with this situation with Mary Ang at Brain Garbage and Brandon Farley at Farley Media. I've made that clear to them. I'd appreciate it if you and others didn't help spread potentially dangerous lies I can easily disprove. And I had reached out to Victoria saying, hey, sorry, this little kid, Econ Breakfast, thinks he's cracked the grand world conspiracy theory of, what is this? Of people like me who are bipartisan, friends with both left and right, and generally try not to be rude to humanity, whatever their worldview. Hashtag decency, respect, kindness. Inconclusive Econ Breakfast. There is no aligning. Please refrain from projecting your extreme worldview on me. Pessimism. All humans are capable of change or growth, including you, including me, including them. Please stop making an exhibition of your repeated caveats to me, which I don't like being. And at this point, kind of changes day to day, and it's there's some Stockholm syndrome going on with this sort of digital kidnapping, hijacking, extreme micro. I think maybe if there was a paparazzi effect where there was more than one obsessee, the obsessed econ breakfast screenshotting on my Twitter might seem more. I mean, like they do that to whatever Epstein's victim, Virginia, VRS Virginia, the one who helped bring down Epstein. Like if she tweets something, they put it in the Daily Mail. I just don't feel that important, and I'm a total egotist like everyone. It's completely going to my head, econ breakfast. Why don't you stop obsessing on me because you're fueling my ego? And if I knew this would happen, I might have jumped into the skirmish earlier, because I do think Brendan Farley is a genius in many regards. I think he's very talented. I think he came from a different worldview wherever he came from, and that there are some ideological discrepancies between typical Portland grunge culture and his way of seeing the world. But I don't think that those are irreconcilable differences. I think it's possible to enjoy and absorb from people information and ideas and art without completely censoring, blackballing, much less assaulting or like ridiculing, catfishing, home stalking. I'm very offended by your home stalking, and you don't want to apologize for that. You want to attack me and screenshot my tweets. And the revenge porn, the home stalking, the assault, the defamation campaigns, beating up Asian people, by whom I do mean Andy, targeted harassment doesn't mean you should stoop to their level. Hashtag nonviolence forever. And I don't know if there is room for a pacifist hippie in the anti-fascist movement. That's what I'm getting, is I'm being profiled for being a pacifist. I'm not violent. I don't even graffiti sabotage. Like, I don't want to, I'm not even the kind of animal rights activist that's gonna glue the locks at the animal agriculture or fur store. I'm just non-violent. I'm super not against terrorism of all kind, and I feel like I sympathize with the anger and the sentiment behind a lot of that aggression, but I also sympathize with people that have more old-fashioned values about safety and security. What I'm extremely offended by are the head injuries in Portland when these battles happen. That's what I'm very specifically motivated to get to the bottom of. And maybe that's where I should stop it and move on to video 2.